Yeah, hello everyone. In the last class, we have seen the basic Hello World program in Java. Now we'll see how this actually works, what happens internally. We'll see the internal details of the basic Hello World program, how it is running. See, Java is a two-step process. Firstly, we are compiling the code, whatever we have written. That is called as a source code. We are writing the code and we are saving in using .java extension where you are writing in Notepad++ or Notepad, whatever it might be. Suppose you have written the code and Notepad++ and you have saved using .java extension. This is called your source code or the Java code. After saving with .java extension, then it become a source code or the Java code. Now, what is the next step? You are checking the errors. Is there any error present in your code or not? So here you are compiling the code. Means here you are using a command called as a javac file name. Okay. So you are compiling the code. You are checking the errors. Is there any error or not? Using the command called as a javac. After compilation, if there is no error in your code, it is converted into bytecode. Okay, so it is converted into bytecode. It will be in dot class format. Okay, if you go to your folder and you can see this dot class file in your folder. Okay, in which folder you have saved this dot java file, there after compilation it will generate dot class file. You can see this dot class file, you cannot understand if you open it. Okay, so this is happens at compile time. Now what happens at the runtime? Now you convert it into the dot class file. What happens at the runtime means uh, JVM has a class loader. This JVM loads this dot class file into the class loader. After loading it to the class loader, this bytecode verifier will be verified by this bytecode verifier. After verification done by the bytecode verifier, then interpreter provides the runtime environment and convert into the machine code. Okay, then we can see the output on the screen. This is happens at the runtime. I'm repeating again. After converting into the dot class file, that dot class file will be loaded into the class loader. This is all part in JVM. Okay, so next after loading into the class loader, then you have a bytecode verifier to verify this class file again. This bytecode will be verified by the bytecode verifier. After verifying it, it is transferred to the interpreter. Interpreter run this code and displays the output on the screen. This is actually happens only at the runtime. Okay, so can we say we are saving? This is about the how we are compiling the code, how we are converting into the bytecode, how we are converting into the machine code, how we are executing it. This is all internal process of the simple Java program. So here my question is, can we save a Java program with any other name except the class name? Yes, we can save any name. Suppose you have, this is your example program class simple. Okay, but you have saved with another name except the class name. You can give any class name and you can save with any name. This is possible. Okay, you can give a class name different and the file name is different. That is no problem. You can compile with, after compiling, which name you need to use while compiling? Javac file name. The file name is hot.java, not simple.java. Okay, remember that you are compiling with the file name, not with the class name. Okay, so yes, my question answer is yes. If the class is not public, means before the class, if you are using the keyword called as a public, then we cannot give different name other than class name. Here there is no public keyword before the class. That's why I can give any name to my file name. If I give public keyword to the class, then definitely my class name, whatever I given, I should be used to save the file simple.java. Okay, class name and file name should be same when the class is declared as a public. Otherwise, we can give different names for the class name and the file name. I hope it is clear. Okay. Next question is, in a single Java program, can we have a multiple classes? Suppose in this previous example, there is only one class called as simple. Can I write another class simple 2, class simple 3, like that n number of classes in a single program? Yes, that is possible. In single Java source code or in single Java program, we can write n number of classes. We can create n number of classes and we can save with any name. We can use a.java, we can use b.java, we can use c.java. But if these classes are not public, okay, we cannot use public keyword to all the classes because we cannot give all classes name at a time to save the Java file. You know the rule, right? If any class is public, then we need to use that class name as a file name. If all classes you declared as a public, then which name you will give to save the file, right? If you save a.java, then it is giving that b is public, you need to use b.java. If you are declaring c.java and b.java, then if you are saving it as c.java, then it will give error as your file name is declared as a public, so your file name should be b. So b and c, if you declare both public, that is not possible. Only single class can be public throughout your entire program. Okay, we cannot declare multiple classes as public because we cannot save with multiple names. We can give only one name as a file name. Okay, but if any class is not public, in such a case you can use any class name or else any other name other than these class names. Okay, you can, like this here in this exam, no class is public, I have saved with b.java, that is possible. Now you understood that we can have n number of classes in a single program and we can save with any class name if any class is not public. Other than the class names, we can give any other name if it is not public. What happens, and remember the point, if any classes, we cannot declare all classes as public, a single class can be declared as a public keyword. If any class is public, then file name should be same. That is one point. Next, here the entire program will compile, not only one single class. You are saving the file .java. While compiling it, you need to use javacd.java. Okay, so whatever the file name you have given, your file name you have to use while compiling. So what happens here, when you have a multiple classes, it will check all classes code and it will display the errors. So it means it will not ignore other classes, it will check each and every class of a whole program. Okay, compiler will verify all entire code, remember that. Okay, so after compilation, if there is no error in any class, then compiler will create different class files. How many classes your program contains, those many number of classes will be generated, means those many number of bytecodes will be generated. Okay, not only single bytecode will be generated when your class contains only one class. Suppose, sorry, when your program contains only one class, then only one bytecode will be generated, one dot class file will be generated. But here you have, your program contains, your Java code contains three classes and you compile entire program, you check it entire program. After compilation, what happens, this compiler will generate different dot class files, nothing but different bytecodes. Whatever the class name you have used, with that class name, it will be generated dot class files. A dot class, B dot class, C dot class, three classes, it is generated. Okay, that is nothing but you can have n number of classes in your program, n number of bytecodes will be generated after compilation. Okay, so compiler will compile entire code, not only single class. Okay, in next point I will, so what you are compiling entire code, but when you are running, you can you cannot use a b c at a time, you cannot run all the classes at a time because you have to run only single class at a time, either Java A or Java B or Java C. Okay, only one class you can run at a time, but you can run entire code. Sorry, you can compile entire code using file name, but you can run the Java code using class name. Only single class will be run at one time. Any class, whatever you want to execute, use that class name to execute. Okay, this is about the internal process of the Java program. I hope you understood what happens at compile time, what happens at runtime, how to give the file name, which class will be public. uh, okay, all the points we discussed. I hope that today's topic is clear. If you have any doubt, please let me know. You can contact me through Telegram channel I have given in this YouTube channel information. If you have any doubts, you can contact me through the Telegram channel. And please give me some feedback so that I can improve my skills. And please do subscribe to my channel if you are new to my channel. Okay, thank you. That's all for today.